Just from Knockout Print Shop. Today I have for you an unboxing and a review of the content planner, the 2020 edition. So this planner is very specific. Let's just get right into it. It is designed for content creators, business owners, people that work for a business that are in charge of content, that are trying to find a pen and paper way, efficient way to plan their content. Kat, the owner of Content Planner, is a super cool woman. I've been following her on Instagram for a long time. So if you don't follow her and you share content in the, interwebs, definitely follow her. She offers tons of valuable content about how to share your content and build your business. She's very real. She's got great branding. Totally cool. So I'm totally into her, the value that she gives. And after following her for some time, I thought, I need to buy her planner and see if this is a good fit for me. Sometimes I feel like when you follow somebody for a long time on social media and you really do get a lot of value from what they share, I think for me it's almost, even if I don't fully use the product, I really feel it's important to kind of patron their business in some way, because I want to pay them back for all the effort they put into content creation, because content creation does take a long time. So I'm excited about this planner and hoping that it is a good tool for me. But if it's not, I also feel really totally okay with the purchase, because I think the value she gives in her social media platforms is worth the price of this planner, which I will post somewhere on here because I don't remember what it is. Anyways, that's my spiel. Okay, so you got, this year she had two different color options, actually three, but two. One is, I think this is called like sunset, sunrise, something with the sun, sunshine, I don't know. So there was this one, and then I believe a light blue one. So this one has a teal box with a yellow planner, which I'll show you here in a second. So I love this color, teal, and my new thing is actually like yellow, which you'll see the planner that I picked. I like the box. I think the box is high quality. It's nice and sturdy. I do think when these higher price point planners, like I said about Makse Life 2, include a keepsake box, I think that is definitely an extra added value. Whether you want to store this planner, use this as a box for something else, it's a high quality box and it's a nice way to package a higher price point planner. So you have the box, and then let's get into the planner. So she's got this cute little tissue paper that says Post-it, Profit, Planet, Post-it, Profit, which I think is really cute. Little sticker that says your success awaits. And then you get into this planner. So you have this cute little postcard, picture of her with a little thank you note. I love that she doesn't put a ton of collateral into her packaging. I'm not a huge fan with the waste, like you've heard me say before, when a lot of companies, regardless if they're a planner company, put so many collateral pieces in their packaging that it just becomes wasteful, and this stuff always goes in the garbage. So kudos to her on making this very simple. So the planner is, the one that I got is yellow, so let's take this out, and there are, I think, there's a few little freebies in here, and I might have, oh no, I feel them in there. So you get this like cute little pen. I mean, it's not my style, but I haven't even tried writing with it yet. So let's see. I tend to like inkjet pens, but from like a regular ballpoint pen, it actually kind of feels nice in your hand with this cute little like fake diamond at the top. So that's kind of cute. So you get that. I think it's a nice touch again to add a little value to the planner. Okay, so then there was also, I wonder where the heck I put them, if they're in here somewhere. There was these cute little paper clips. Who the hell knows where I put them? Okay, so I'm making a mess. Okay, so the other thing you get is pretty impressive. She gives you a ton of stickers. So this is an undated planner, which I actually am starting to become obsessed with undated planners, because I don't know about you, I buy a ton of planners, whether I'm testing them out for the YouTube channel, for making stickers for them, or just for myself to see if I like them. And sometimes I wish they were all undated, so that as my needs change and I want to try a different planner, I don't have to worry that the planner is like expired. So anyways, I love that her planner is undated. So what she does then is she gives you stickers that allow you to easily date it, as far as having a sticker to indicate the month. And I'll show you where these go here in a second. And then she does give you a bunch of functional stickers here. These are kind of like headers. And then you get a ton of these little social media icons, which I think is fabulous. I know many of you have asked about us selling these social media icons. And I would love to do that, but I get a little nervous because there is actually trademark, like there's laws against selling trademark icons like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. So it's a weird gray area. Now she doesn't sell these. These are a freebie. So that's, I think, a caveat. But I know there's many sticker shops that sell social media icons. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it one day, maybe not. Anyways, I'm like totally going on a tangent. These stickers are nice. They're like a glossy, thick type of paper. They're great shape. And I'll again show you kind of how these work in here. But you have like Instagram, live for when you do a live, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, phone calls, little envelopes, blog, post, me time, a coffee cup, camera, exclamation point, like a little reward thing, just different things like this little tropical one and an airplane probably for travel, a little note, a pen, a star, diamond, hashtag. So you got cute, well thought out icons. So that's free. You get that for free. And there's also, I don't know where I put mine, but there's cute little, I don't know where they went. Somewhere in my box, probably in, oh no, wait, I think I found them. I feel them. Where are they? They're hiding. Okay. You get these cute little camera shaped, what the heck are they called? Paper clips. Okay. I'm never going to get this apart right now on camera. Anyways, you get the idea. They're paper clips. So that's a cute little add-on too. They're like shaped like a camera with a heart. So let's get into this planner. So this planner is a weird shape. It is not your standard, I got my Inkwell here, 7x9. I actually think it might be like the size of legal paper. I should know these details before I do unboxing, but let's just go for the visual right now. Inkwell Press 7x9. This thing, not 7x9. So it is a weird, almost like either 8.5 by 11 turned landscape orientation, or yeah, it's probably that. I think it's that. Okay, so you open it up and you have a little pocket folder over here, which I think is pretty cool because you could definitely take these stickers and, oh, I bet you it is. Look it, I figured it out, guys. These are 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and this pocket, they fit in there, so it's a little bit bigger than 8.5. Is that what paper is, 8.5 by 11? I can't even remember. Okay, so let's get into the planner. So you have your cover page that you always get in every planner, and then we flip into the beginning. So you have a little note over here on how to use it. It's very brief. I like that she's just like, do this and this and that. Again, if you follow her on Instagram, she goes to crazy lengths to share content related to how to use this planner or just how to content plan in general, whether you buy her product or not. She's got this cute little quote here with her design, and then you start to see kind of like the value of this planner that's a little different than your standard planner because she's giving you prompts and walking you through content planning. So in this section, she has what's called On Your Radar, and she's got by the month different things you want to be thinking about. So in January, on your radar should be Valentine's Day, Easter, spring break. So she's helping you kind of think ahead from like a sales and content sharing standpoint. When you're in January, you already need to be thinking about X, which I think, I mean, while this seems like so self-explanatory, as somebody that has to create content for a company, I often find myself not thinking that far ahead. I think I've gotten better, but this is definitely just this little reminder. It's like, oh yeah, in January, I shouldn't be planning January content. That should be happening in like December. So I think this is pretty cool. And then over here on the right page, the right side, she's got monthly themes. So based on kind of what's going on that month, for example, New Year's resolutions, motivation and mindset, anything related to topics that might be relevant for that particular month, she's kind of mapped out for you, which I think is really cool because again, when you're working on your business, sometimes you're not really thinking about all these things and how your business is can kind of capitalize on the themes of particular months and holidays. So I think that's super cool. Then we turn to the next page where she maps out the holidays and marketing dates for the US, and she has a bunch of fun little hashtags. So it's not just like your normal, okay, we have New Year's, Kwanzaa, then hashtags National Spaghetti Day, hashtag Clean Off Your Desk Day. So as a content creator, you can look and see, okay, in January, some of these fun hashtags and marketing dates, are these relevant? How can I make this relevant to me? And then using that hashtag and capitalizing on that kind of fun day that lots of people in and out of your industry might be using. So I think this is cool to have this central place for holidays and marketing dates. It's super, super cool, and something I would not probably have put together myself in a spreadsheet, which I could have done. It's kind of like that work is for you. So this is a big value, I think, here. And then she's got a spot for you to list out additional ones you might be relevant to you. Then she does the same thing here, holiday-wise anyways, for Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. So that's cool because she kind of does focus on an international kind of scope. Then we have this big 2020 at a glance calendar with these just massive open spaces. She breaks it up by Q1, 2, 3, and 4. And really what she says to do with this piece is think ahead to the big things that you have going on that you need to work on. For example, for us, planners start coming out for the next year, usually in September. So we know we need to like color match in September, or get ready for this planner's launch and start making stickers for it, or collab with different people. You know, our busiest time of year is December and January. What do we want to have ready for there? If there's different sales or events or launches we want to do, this is like your big, doesn't have to be a date, but like planning out that stuff. Then we get into this kind of almost like mind mapping mission vision board section, and this I think she just says to kind of go in and like muse vision board, put out whatever you would like, a place for your dreams. What are you hoping to achieve? And not thinking small, just putting it out there into the universe and figuring it out. So I think that's cool. I need to do more of that because I'm a tad bit lost in my I guess I call it my side hustle. So this is then your beginning to your month of every month in this book. I think this book is 12 months. Yes. Okay. So she's got this kind of spot for you to write down notes, things that need to be get done for that month. Anything, you know, just like this open brain dump area. Then over here, she has a spot for 4 monthly goals. And again, remember this planner is based on content creation. So this may be like reach X amount of followers, post 2 blog posts, something related to your content. Things that are on your radar, you can refer back to that other sheet, and then also your own ideas about what should be on your radar for coming month, hashtags and hit lists. She talks about this more in depth over on her Instagram. So if you're curious about this, she again will say, what hashtags do you want to be using and following? And she talks more about hit lists and collabs. I'm not going to go into that now, but go over to the content planner on Instagram and you'll see all this information. Okay, so then we get into the monthly spread. So I'm a little too tight here in this camera view, so I'm going to have to show you this side by side. So the interesting thing about this planner is that it's ginormous as far as the spread. And the reason I think she did that is because when you're planning content, sometimes you need a little bit more room to write. You're just not writing like doctor appointment 9 p.m. You might be saying like, put the Facebook sticker here. So these little dudes fit perfectly in the line space here. So let's say I'm putting Facebook post, New Year's resolution, poll. And so there's a lot of times when you're content creating, you're going to be writing a lot more and you need a little bit more line width to write things on. So I think that's one of the reasons this is so big. So the other thing you're going to do, like I said, because it's undated, is you'll take one of these and you'll put it down here for your month. That'll indicate what month it is. And then these little fold over tabs are over, you know, you'll put them on here. So it's kind of like one of those flush tabs. So that's what those two things are for. And that's how you date it. Then obviously you'd need to go in and manually write in your dates. Then she has this section which is very unique for a planner where you have weekly goals. So this might be weekly goal, get one video out. Maybe this week's goal is to review email analytics. This could be post 3 times on Instagram. Again, refer to her Instagram because she walks through this whole entire thing much better than I am doing. Then she has this little business growth section where she has the social media platforms, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, your starting number for that month, like the amount of followers, your ending number, and your growth or, lack of growth. And so that's an interesting thing to do. I am definitely like an Excel spreadsheet person, but I think it'll be cool to track this stuff on pen and paper and then transfer it to my spreadsheet so I can see kind of month to month and year trends and stuff like that. So I think this is cool to have a special place for this information. Business growth, she's got a $, I guess I'm assuming to track sales. I would probably use this more maybe the previous month, the previous year, that same month, and then this year versus start and end. I don't know that that would make sense for us. And then she's got email list. Then the theme. So obviously you can pick your month's theme based on your company, your brand, your industry, or you can refer back in here to the idea she has. Where's our themes? Is this the theme month? No, this is the theme one. So you can borrow the theme she has, or obviously create your own. This month I will, so just kind of a commitment statement. And then this month I won't, just kind of guiding your mind away from, like, you know, things you don't need to be doing. Whether it's like, I'm not going to compare myself to other people's Instagram or something like that. Something, I'm just trying to think of something content related. So she's got the goal at the beginning, you plan your content, and then she has the win at the end. So she's big on goals and then wins, really giving yourself credit, because as you guys know, whether you're on social media or not, as a business or a person or a brand, you can often feel easily defeated by all of the fun algorithms and things that change constantly with social media and capitalizing on it. So she really wants you to focus on your wins. And then obviously you just plan out your content. You can go in and use, like, you know, little sticky notes to kind of plan things out initially and then move them around. But this is the planner. So then this goes into your next month, my next big ideas, and then you go into this like kind of dashboard situation and you go into your next month. So this is just a monthly planner, how I plan to succeed. She's got a little quote down here. And then again, so you're just going to see this repeated over and over again. I don't think there's anything extra at the back. Oh, there is a little bit. Let's see. I didn't really look back here. At the very end, my plan to take over the world. That's cute. So she's got some small grid paper back here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Let my imagination run wild, and then a cue to order your next planner. There is no pocket folder back here. This is the back, plan it, post it, profit. Like I said, the pocket folder is up here in the front. So I think this is really cool. This is not obviously for everybody. If you're just living life and needing a weekly planner or monthly planner, I don't think this is going to be relevant to you. But if you're somebody that runs a business, shares content, is in charge of content for a business or somebody, I think this could be an incredibly valuable planner. I'm excited to dive into this January and use it as my content planning tool. And then take the content planning, I think, out of my regular Inkwell Press or Makse life or whatever I'm going to be using. I think it'll live, putting my content in here to live will be much more effective. So I kind of have a separate brain space for that type of planning. Because sometimes it gets jumbled up, like in my Inkwell, when I've been doing things content related, which I have been doing, it's like you have content mixed in with, you know, coaching calls that I have, you know, when I have clients, personal tasks. I think my content planning needs to live in here, and that'll kind of separate that task for me too. I'm going to ramble. I'm going to stop now because I might start rambling on a million different topics. Long story short, if you need a content planner, I think this is going to be excellent. If you're curious about the planner or just her content in general, head over to her Instagram. You will see tons of value from what she shares. And again, this is a high quality, nice planner. I think it's done really well. The freebies are excellent, and it's definitely worth the money, which I can't remember how much it is. So again, I'll post it at the top. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this planner, or if you are considering purchasing it. Again, for your own purposes. Maybe you're trying to start a blog or some kind of social media content sharing, and you're curious about it. Let me know if you get it. Let me know if you have questions, and I will put links below. I think I have a referral link, so if you guys want to use that, awesome. I appreciate it. And that is all. See you in the next one, guys. Thanks.